What inspired me to write the words to Voices Whispering in the Wind? Voices Whispering in the Wind was inspired by a song written by Bob Dylan in 1962. It was called Blowing in the Wind. At the time, I wasn't sure what Dylan meant by the song. But as a young mother with a military man as a husband, I struggled with the idea that he would be sent to Vietnam to fight in the war. I did not see the song as a protest song, but a song that provoked questions every man and woman should ask himself or herself in my situation and seek divine guidance for answers. So I digested the lyrics and gained inner peace. A peace that said, everything's going to be all right. My husband fought in the Korean War and had 2 tours in the Vietnam War. He is buried at Arlington Cemetery. No, he was not killed in the war, but suffered from the effects of Agent Orange, a substance soldiers were exposed to in Vietnam. According to the medical world, this substance generated the diseases that caused my husband's death. The winds that blew in the direction of war caused human suffering in many ways. Recently, as I contemplated wars across the world and the chaos in our country, I thought of us as objects carried about by the wind and having no voice in what was said or done. We seemed to be moved by an inescapable and uncontrollable force. This went on for several days. Then one day, my thinking embraced the idea that we do have a choice. We, the people, can choose the direction of the wind. The wind, therefore, became a metaphor for the mental voices that control our thinking and our actions. I ask myself, what kind of a wind will I choose? Will it be fear, anger, hate, bitterness, lies, destruction, or love, truth, kindness, peace, justice, and equality? I whispered, I choose the latter. After that, the words to Voices Whispering in the Wind poured from my thoughts. So I jumped out of bed and grabbed pen and paper and listened. It was though a voice was whispering the words to me, and I had no choice but to write them down. So I did. The song points to elements of darkness that eventually lead to light. Every individual can decide which voice he will be attentive to. Will he look at the darkness and do nothing but whisper in the wind? Or will he see the light and take action? Millions of Americans are taking action. They are not voices whispering in the wind. They are voices changing as the wind changes. A wind that says freedom and justice has not died. I believe true inspiration comes from higher levels of thought that moves us toward brotherhood and sisterhood. We are all better when we work together than when we tear each other apart. Leveling insults and destructive criticism at each other and using violence to solve problems will never produce positive results. History shows us that, not only in America, but in the world. So let us move forward. Let us not become voices whispering in the wind, but voices changing darkness into light, hate into love, and war into peace. Those are the voices changing with the wind.